السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وأصحابه أجمعين. أما بعد. First of all, I don't have to add anything. So brother Sheikh Salim Deda, he's a convert in Islam. Wanin diinta soo galay. Waxa uu ku hadlayna waad maqasheen inaan aniga wax kale ku daro ma jirto. Sheikh Ibrahim wuu hadlay aayadihii Allah tabaaraka wa tacaala ka hadlay. Waxaanu ka soo baxnay Kenya hadda 4 bilood iyo 6 iyo 10 beri baan ka maqannahay. waxaan soo marnay Tanzania Arusha, dad baa ku soo muslimay. waxaan soo marnay Doodanka Dar es Salaam, Morogoro, Ndola, Lusaka, Kasabelesa, Kitwe, meshi Kongo maxaa la dhahaa Lubumbashi ilaa xagga gudaha. We have been traveling because of da'wah. And this is your responsibility. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا كَافَةً لِلنَّاسِ بَشِيرًا وَنَذِيرًا وَلَكِنْ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. But most mankind do not know. We, the Somali community, and our brothers, the Muslims, when somebody goes somewhere, he forgets about Islam. What he thinks only is business. For example, we went to a town, started preaching about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The town was totally, not a single Muslim was there. Another old man came and sat on the table and said, Sheikh, I want to ask you a question. I said, what is your question? He said, where is this Muhammad? Where did he go? This Muhammad was my very good friend and I know him. I got surprised. How do you know Muhammad? He said, Muhammad, I know him. And he was a good man. Where did he go? I said, do you know Muhammad? He said, yes, I know him. He was my neighbor here. He used to have a shop here. And the way he used to pray and wash his face and pray every day, I knew that man, God will choose him. So God have chosen him. I will get into his religion. And go and tell him, Bernard has told him, from here, he has to come here and visit us. What does it show? We went to another town. The Somalis were there for a long time. Somalida meeshay joogeen. Becsharadii u furmatay. Kalluunkay dibadda u diri jireen. Xagga Lake Victoria. Meelkii Hanja la dhaho. Masaajid fiican ay ka dhisteen. Wholesale yaasan haysteen. Shaqadii kalluunka markuu dhamaaday magaaladii way iskaga tageen. Maxaa ku soo haray magaaladii? Masaajidkii way ka guureen. Annagoo iska soconna oo dacwo wadna waxaan dhahnay masaajid ma jira. Waxay dhahaan masaajid halkaas 5 qof oo muslima meesha joogta. Masaajidkii baan galnay. Wallahi thumma wallahi bil Ramadan weeye ari ayaa jiifo masaajidkii dhexdiisa. So we have to work. maanta wax kale hadii meesha ahaan lahayd meesha wala soo buuxsan yahay. Lakin alhamdulillah. You know, the Muslims, we make ourselves that we too much. If you tell a Muslim something, he thinks he knows more than any other person. It's like the man from the village. There was one man who was from the village. He said, I will go to town tomorrow. They said, my young friend, don't go to town. They will con you. He said, what are you talking about? Instead of them calling me, I will con them. The next morning he took his bag and went to town. When he reached in town, he saw what he has never seen in his life. In town, they are con men. Well, when you're doing window shopping, somebody comes and tells you, I have here. Which one do you want? I can bring for you. The Englishmen say, in town, you eat by brain, but in the village, you eat by strength. The village, when you feel hungry, you go to the shamba, you get some yams and everything and get full. But in town, you have to eat by. So the man was standing in the middle of the road like this. He was looking at a very tall building. It was 30-story building. He was looking, getting surprised. He started counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The stories. When he reached 28, the man saw, why is he standing? He said, where are you from? The man mentioned the village. Hey, the town man knew. Thank you. There's food here today. So he got hold of him. What are you doing here? He said, I'm just standing. He said, that is an offense. What else did you do? I was just looking. That is another offense. What else did you do? I was just counting. He said, that is the greatest offense. Standing, I've forgiven you. Looking, I've forgiven you. But this counting, I'll have to charge you. He said, why? He said, for every story you have counted, you have to pay for 10 rand. He has counted how many? So he turned to that man and said, the man said, how many did you count? He said, I only counted 2. He said, bring 20 rand. He took the 20 rand, he put and said, don't be seen here again. Go away. When he finished his work, he went back to the village. He went to sit with the other people. They asked him, our friend, how is town? He said, town is good. I told you, instead of them conning me, I will con them. I conned them, man. They said, how did you con? He said, I counted 28, I paid for 2. So he thinks that he has conned. And who has been conned? So let's wake up, our brothers. Islam needs you now, like never before. If you take Islam to the locations, if you take Islam is the only solution for this rainbow country. If we take Islam to the locations, people understand Islam, then there will be peace. Inshallah.